Hello. It is I, Tom Parrott, Tom erstwhile Parrott, and boy howdy, I'm here one more time, giving you a special presentation of the San Antonio Learning Annex. Now, our fearless leader, Michael DeWitt, is off taking some family leave one more time for the final week, but we do have. We've had a bunch of special guests every single time we've had him gone, and this week is. I've seen nothing like this before. This may be the most special guest of all. We have a acting and casting workshop from San Antonio's premier casting director, one of the most renowned talents, eyes for talent and brains for talent in all the Southwest. She is absolute dynamite. I cannot believe that we had it in the budget to get her teaching today. Please, how about a warm welcome for Bonnie Champion, everybody. Clap at your screens, at your television screens. I know y'all are. Hi there. Hello. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Oh. Bonnie, it is a pleasure. It is a distinct honor. Oh, I feel like I hide too much behind all of my accoutrement here, so you see right through to people. Me? No, I feel like I don't have the right temperament for showbiz. I feel like you got to be a real go-getter type, a real type A, a self-starter, a start-selfer. You're shaking your head. Am I wrong, Bonnie? Oh. Really? Okay. I didn't know that. Can you tell us about some of the fabulous folks that you have cast and found? Wow. That is high-powered stuff right there. Now, you've been working on projects for a number of years all over the industry. Do you have anything coming up that maybe you're looking for some of our talents local and abroad today you might be searching for in this workshop? All right.
Off here into a more serious realm. This movie is called Exit to Manhood. It's a very dark coming-of-age film about a boy growing up in Texas and struggling between his divorced parents and
Wow.
trying to make a go at it. We're looking for the single mom. We're looking for the wild dad. We have offers out to Autumn Reeser, Becca Tobin, of course, Chad Michael Murray.
Of course, Chad Michael Murray, your golden boy.
And, we have a lot of offers out, but it's always good to see fresh faces. And these students who are coming here today, they've invested in themselves. They've not only invested in their dream, their future, but they've invested in their self-confidence, their self-worth. So I'm just excited. We could discover the next big thing.
Out of all of your discoveries in this industry, out of all the folks you've worked with, what is your proudest moment working in the biz of show?
Oh, Love at Sea was a film so fraught with just a lot of headbutts, a lot of egos, a lot of behind the scenes strife. And my husband at the time, he was the head of casting, and he was having an affair with my assistant. I was the casting assistant, and my assistant he had an affair with. So it was kind of an emotional movie for me. And what I'm proud of personally is I said, I'm leaving the state of California, moving to San Antonio, and starting my own casting business.
Wow.
F the horse you came in on. Goodbye, Hallmark. I mean, he bought me out. He actually let me go. But after that happened, I said, no more. So
you really are just the power of a self-made, self-powerful, self-starting individual. This is, God, I mean, you really are just a paragon of inspiration for anybody out there who's looking to showcase their talents and make it into showbiz. I mean, if I hadn't already resigned myself to not going into showbiz, I'm changing my mind right about now. Whew, I'll tell you what, Bonnie, you got powerful words.
Well, there's a lot of raw talent in Texas and a lot of stories. And this movie, Mustang, Texas, it's going to be $100 a day, non-union, no overtime.
All right. Will there be they got craft services out there?
If you pay a small stipend in advance for craft services.
All right, like
you'll get one.
A little up payment.
You'll get a little Rice Krispie treat every day. But they've got this shut down. They have a strip club that's closed. Whispers, 7,000 square feet.
Oh, Whispers. Yeah, I've been to Whispers.
Sure, Whispers, it's no longer, so we're using it as kind of a studio to make this exit to manhood.
Wow, tip one out for Whispers. I've seen a lot of real crazy things down at Whispers. I've seen people picking up stuff with body parts I didn't even know you could pick things up with.
Several people were murdered there. Only 21 people live in Mustang.
Yep.
So
I escaped one of the. There's a fire. You might have seen. There's still some burned out portions that they never quite wallpapered back over.
Sure.
By the DJ booth. Yeah, I escaped. There was a fire one night, and somebody's gun shot, and it hit a electrical panel, I guess, and it sent some sparks, and the place went up. I mean, it was crazy. I never seen that much neon and fire combined, but I got out of there, and so did all the rest of us. Must not have been more than 7 people in there, so I guess it wasn't that big of an evacuation. But
all those hazards are still there. We don't have it within the budget to secure the location, so it's art.
That's authenticity.
It's authenticity. And the town is for sale. So,
are you looking to buy?
It could be the next step to the new Hollywood, Mustang, Texas.
Well, my goodness, Bonnie, I feel like we get a little slice of Hollywood in here thanks to you, and we do have some active students tuning in from all over the world on Channel 59 here in San Antonio and on the PAC TV. By the way, if you do feel like supporting the PAC and their endeavors, you can donate Venmo at PAC-Theater, or you can donate to the Learning Annex itself at Powerselling101 on Venmo. And feel free to chime in the chat if you have any questions for Bonnie or any of our students as they go along. Bonnie, I don't mean to overwhelm you, but we do have pretty active student life. There's some folks there who think that there will be a Star Discovery tonight, that once the railroad gets built down there, it could be the new Hollywood.
Oh, absolutely. I think it can be. We're all pioneers here. No masks, no safety, just live it out.
Wow, so we already got students ready to jump the gun and get in here. I say it's about time. Let's go ahead and start seeing who our prime talents are. Come to us. Our first acting student, learning, ready to bare their soul, is none other than Pippin Schwartz. Pippin. Pop in, Pippin.
Hi, Bonnie, my champion. It's me.
Pippin, hello.
Did you get all my postcards?
I did. My assistant did.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Paula?
Yes. Paula.
It's so great to actually have this time with you.
Oh my gosh. Pippin, thank you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your $500 deposit. You are gorgeous.
Oh, Jesus, really?
Yes.
I really like this frame you've got around yourself. Do you always have that aura around you everywhere you go?
An immense aura. I have a leading aura. I have that. And I've been told since I was in my mom's womb that I have star power. This immense energy about me. And I am just so happy to be here with you both. And as part of the BBFTSA Bring Back Filming to San Antonio, I am a self-elected president of BBFTSA. And I just want to say, we want to make San Antonio the place it was. Cloak and Dagger, the Alamo, San Antonio, Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls, and my favorite, Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventure. I want to bring that back, Bonnie.
There's no basement in the Alamo, Pippin.
You're beautiful, brilliant, and funny.
Pippin, I cannot wait to find out what you've brought in for us to perform.
I bet you thought I was going to do my policeman stuff, because that's my new my new postcard. I thought it would be really great to show me in all these things that could capture me. And I don't know, could Pippin do procedurals? Sure. Could she be that woman in Exit 2? What? I don't know. Could she be the mom? I don't know. Could she be the aunt? Maybe. I don't know. I think there's a whole world for me in your world, Bonnie, my champion.
I couldn't agree more. And let's see what monologue you've got.
Oh my God! I feel like I'm stage side at Studio 54 or something. This is wild.
Okay, I think you're going to be blown away because it's not a monologue.
Okay.
But it's something very powerful, and I like to share things that make me, that inspire me, that I can share with other people and really show my genius and my creativity and my confidence and my point of view and my voice. So, are we ready? Should I?
Yeah, please.
Just give me a moment. I'm going to come into it. I'm going to come into the scene.
And Pippin, never ask permission.
Just do it.
Just take it. Just take it. Just take it.
Just do it. I'm going. Sorry. That's my. Sorry. So,
Maximum volume.
breaking stuff! I'm breaking stuff! I'm breaking! Breaking stuff!
I like where this is going.
Tequila! Scene!
Okay. Well, that was a bold choice, Nikki. A bold choice.
Go big
And
or go home!
you only make it in this business by making bold choices. So I applaud you for that.
Okay. Do you have any feedback?
My feedback is a general one.
Okay.
You are a very talented lady and a lot of star power.
You see, Mom?
The thing that I'm getting off of you, which all casting directors can smell from a mile away, trust me, my husband was a casting director, he could smell it on me. I'm getting a little bit of neediness.
Oh.
A little needy. Emotionally needy. That's a big no-no in Hollywood. You cannot need anything from anyone.
I don't even know anybody.
That's a good start.
Okay.
That's a really good start.
Okay.
So I want you to practice right now. I want you to practice treating me like shit. Not caring about me whatsoever.
Whatever.
Not at all. You've
Not
never
at
seen
all.
me. You've never sent me a
Never seen me
postcard.
before. No.
Treat Bonnie like you were me. You don't know me from anybody. All right, I'm just some guy who lives in a Whataburger.
Not only that, I know you because I know you.
You watch Power Selling?
Of course.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, Bonnie. I just threw a wrench into your works of your little exercise there.
I'll do it, cause I'll do anything. What I'm gonna do is just pretend that you're somebody that I live with that doesn't really believe in me. F you, Bonnie! F you!
Yes.
You told me I smell? I don't smell, okay, Bonnie? I don't smell. I smell of pureness and goodness. And you know what? Talent. I smell like talent. And you know something, Bonnie? I don't even think Hallmark is that great. Okay? I think Lifetime is better than Hallmark in quality of production. I also think Oxygen is for true crime is amazing. I can do dramatizations of that. I can do it. And you know something? What, do you have something in your eye, Bonnie?
This is good. This is good stuff, Piffin. This is good stuff.
I channeled a lot of things, and I I let him go. By the way, so not true about Lifetime versus Hallmark.
You could have fooled me, right, Tom?
Yeah, I was stunned for a second that you would say something like that live on where people could see it.
I was using everything. I was, if there was a box of treasures, I was picking some of my treasures. And some of those treasures were mean and ugly. One of them looked like my mother. And the school bus driver, Alma, who used to yell at me. And what I did was I used Alma's face and my mother's face, and I just, on you.
Let's talk about your mother.
Okay.
What's going on there? I'm sensing.
Well, I don't know if you caught it by my name, but ever since I came into this world, she wanted me to go in a ring of fire and die.
Oh my.
That's harsh.
You don't know what happens, right? But the energy is there of people pulling at Pippin, which is me, all my life. You can do it. You're a beauty. You're so talented. Do you do gymnastics? Sure. Are you great at reading and retention? I can read and retain. I can do all of these things. But my mother, who's my leading player, she pretends to when we're out places. She's out looking at me like happy, but when I come home, it's not like that. And it's
Wow. I think
that's your monologue right there, don't you think, Tom?
that's the bit.
It's true though.
But isn't all, Bonnie, correct me if I'm wrong here, but isn't all great acting about finding the truth that's inside of you and forming it into something else?
Absolutely. And once you get into that, once you identify that toxic relationship, you just got to milk it for all it's worth. You just got to use it for every scene you do. It doesn't matter. Comedy, drama, it's all with your mother. Dramedy. Tom's your mom. I'm your mom. Yeah, we're all your mom.
Mm-hmm.
You do the same eyeshadow as my mom.
Well, she has great taste.
Now, Pippin, we do have to see a few other students, so I hope that you...
You got nothing on me!
Well, I mean, I can smell the talent from here, so I will say it's been a pleasure to watch you work. Bonnie, do you have any final words?
Thanks, Bonnie. I'm going to send you and Paula some more postcards. I got new headshots, and I made my own reel off of all these FaceTimes I do with my cousins back in Nebraska. I take them.
All right, when you send that postcard, I want you to send nasty, nasty things in those postcards.
There's going to be curse words on there that you didn't even know existed. I'm going to be like a longshoreman.
Tell me about the parties I'm not invited to. Tell me about how excluded I am, okay? Yeah. I respond to that.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, bye.
All right, that was that was powerful. That was a real dynamic way to start off. A real powerful, resplendent, as my colleague Michael DeWitt would say. You look a little shell shocked, Bonnie.
Mr. DeWitt, he is such a sweet man. You weren't picking up on it, but it seemed like maybe you and Pippin had a little one-night stand you couldn't remember.
I mean, I had some wild times back in my days. I mean, you've heard me talk about whispers. I tell you, I've been to Shouts. You ever seen Shouts?
Oh, I'm a regular.
Oh. And Bonnie, I can't say talk too much about Shouts on the air. Who knows if my parents are watching this, but...
You never know where you're going to find the next big thing, and Shouts is good. Good scouting location. There's a lot of big things at Shouts, I will tell you what. Now, we do have, before we get to our next student, we do have a question from one Velvet Duke in the chat who wants to know if any extras
will have to bring their own spurs and whips. So if there are any background players, they have to bring their own props.
Anyone hired on this location will have to pay their way there. They'll have to find a trailer to stay in. If you want spurs and whips, more than welcome. Please make yourself comfortable. So, yes.
Well, there you go. Well, if anybody else has any questions or things they want to pop in and say hello, feel free. But we're going to go ahead and bring on our next student. So how about a nice round of applause by me for Pam Martinez. Oh, there we go.
Oh, it's wonderful to be here. It's so good to be... Oh, wow, I'm around people.
We can't... Pam, your video's not on. We can hear you all right.
Oh, hello. There's...
There we go.
Hello.
Wow, I can finally look at you in person, kind of with my eyes.
Yes, here I am.
Wow, this is fantastic. This is good. I work from home, and my husband's a long haul trucker. I haven't seen him in a while, and I don't leave the house. So now I'm looking at two people. That's more than usual.
Man.
Congratulations, Pam.
We're happy.
I'm so glad you're here. Oh, is that what is that in the background?
Oh, that's just my middle son.
Oh, yes. Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow. It sounds like being able to perform runs in the family.
Well, I don't know about that just yet. Well, I guess that's what I'm here for. What a fast-paced. Just this morning I had nothing to do, and then by this afternoon I had already found some acting texts in my house.
What?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Apparently you can just get pieces of plays and books now, so you can rehearse them, and that's what I did.
Oh, I'm so thrilled. I can't wait to see what you've brought in, Pam.
Oh, I brought in a monologue.
Wonderful. Well, would you like to perform it for us?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I can do that. I'm going to start by getting a little. I warmed up while before I came on. I ate a big dinner and I made sure that I saw what they did. Like how they do. Where you make all those long noises with your mouth so that your face gets all stretchy. I did that already. Don't worry. Okay. Are you ready? I'm going to be playing somebody called Bert.
Bert.
Okay.
Bert.
Okay.
Gandhi. Long pause. I used to hunt. My father taught me. He was quite a hunter, my father. Birds mostly. He fished too, but he was in the main a hunter. Of course, fishing is a form of hunting. Fishing is a form of hunting, but not hunting in the strict sense. There are two reasons why this is true. In a sporting manner suitable to the prey's own rules of the game, the angler doesn't enter the water with the fish. I mean, that's to say that although the angler might be in the water, he's not under the water, under the surface of the water with his prey. So a whole new set of rules apply. Kill the fish. There's no doubt about the fact that the prey comes up short in that regard, and the angler will, upon capturing his prey, have the choice of killing it or releasing it, setting it free in the water to live, to breathe through its gills, to reproduce, to eat, and to grow and to thrive. Or at least be captured by a less charitable angler or another larger creature further up on the old food chain. Knowing that simple fact and being aware of it, no matter how subtly, makes the angler smug. Are there questions? Oh, that last bit was part of the monologue. I was not asking if you have questions. I know that you
almost raised my hand there.
Oh, golly.
Oh, I was spellbound. Wow. Bravo, Pam. That was.
My goodness.
I mean, I defer to the master, Bonnie. What do you think?
Pam, that was quite a monologue. I'm fascinated by your choice. I have one question for you.
Uh-huh.
Can you cry on cue?
I don't know. This is my first time acting. I can try.
Please, why don't you redo, maybe the first several lines. I want you to cry, real tears, on the word pray.
Gandhi, long pause. I used to hunt. My father taught me. He was quite the hunter, my father. Birds, mostly. Oh, he fished too. But he was in the main a hunter. Of course, fishing was a form of hunting. Fishing is a form of hunting, but not in the strictest sense. There's two reasons why this is true. Firstly, the hunter seeks his prey on the prey's own ground. It is sporting. I can't make the tears come. How do I? Is that the next class?
You know what? keep going
Oh,
with the
yes,
keep
ma'am.
going. Just keep going with what you're trying. Yes.
The hunter seeks his prey on the prey's own rules of the game. And the angler, on the other hand, does not enter the water with the fish. That is to say that although the angler might be in the water, he's not under the water. Under the surface of the water with his prey. So a whole new set of rules apply. Secondly, the hunter has one ultimate goal: to find his prey and kill it. There is no doubt about the fact that the prey comes up. Short in that regard, the angler will, upon capturing his prey, have the choice of killing it or releasing it, setting it free in the water to live, to breathe through its gills, to reproduce, to eat and grow and thrive, or at least be captured by a less charitable angler or another larger creature further up on the old food chain. Knowing that simple fact, being aware of it, no matter how subtly, makes the angler smug, are their questions.
Tom?
The energy on that totally and subtly shifted. You harnessed something that you didn't know you had in you, Pam.
You did not know you had that, and you have to be able to cry on cue. Rule number 1 of acting, you must, no matter whether it makes sense, when at the moment they're asking you to do it, you've got to produce real tears. And so, I want to ask you,
yes,
what is the most traumatic thing that ever happened to you in your life?
Well, that was probably the time I got hit by a car.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I was just running down the street, and the next thing I knew, I ran into the car, and it hurt. It was the worst thing I'd ever felt.
Okay.
I can see why. It's quite an ordeal to deal with.
Yeah. Has that ever happened to you?
Outside of the shell of a car? Just vehicle on body?
Yeah, I just ran into it.
You ran into
into the car.
Uh-huh.
You ran into the parked car.
Well,
or was it running?
Oh no, it was stationary at the time. I did the running.
Oh, that was the most traumatic thing that ever happened to you?
Well, it was early in my life.
How old were you?
I was about 15.
Okay.
Did you cry?
A lot.
Okay. All right. Show us how you cried.
Oh. Ow. Ow.
Bonnie, may I try something?
Yeah, please.
All right, Pam.
Yeah.
When you ran into the car, did it start emitting any sounds of pain? Any cries? Any alarms? Did it have any sounds of distress?
No, it was just a car.
I mean, sometimes I bump into a car and it starts wailing and caterwauling.
Oh.
I didn't know how hard you'd run into it. My idea was that maybe you put yourself in the mind of the car. You'd gotten hurt as well. A car with feelings, a chitty chitty bang bang, or a Herbie type.
Yes.
I mean, they got feelings too. They hurt.
Cars with emotions.
I want to see you try to be a car with emotions.
Okay, I can do that. Like when they yell, I've heard that sound.
Bonnie, does that make sense? Am I out of line here?
No, I think you're right. You betrayed that car. You betrayed the car.
Yeah, you got to be that car. You got to feel that car's betrayal. You're the car. You just got run into by a 15-year-old Pam.
Oh, and Pam just went away. I couldn't even start yelling like a car does because it hurt so bad. And she just walked away yelling. Oh, now I can feel it, like you said.
You're alone.
I'm alone.
There's no one to help.
No. Oh, should I do it again now?
Please.
Okay. I used to hunt. My father taught me. He was quite a hunter, my father. Birds mostly. He fished too, but he was in the main a hunter. Of course, fishing is a form of hunting. But not hunting in the strict sense. Oh, there's two reasons why this is true. Firstly, the hunter seeks his prey on the prey's own terms. On the prey's own ground, the sporting pattern suitable to the prey's own rules of the game. The angler, on the other hand, is not into the water with the fish. That's to say that also the angler might be in the water with his prey. So a whole new set of rules apply. Secondly, the hunter has one ultimate goal: to find his prey and kill it. I am a car with emotions, and there's no doubt about the fact that the prey comes up short in that regard. The angler will, upon capturing his prey, have the choice of killing it or releasing it. Why did she run away after she ran into me?
I mean, that's not rider level right there, Pam. I'm blown away. Bonnie, we have to move on. We got more students coming in, but do you have any final words for Pam? Any other tidbits of advice?
Pam, I want you to take that traumatic moment and I want you to relive it every time you want to do an emotional scene. It doesn't matter if it's, 15 times in a day. I want you to live and relive that trauma every day of your life.
Yeah. Thanks, Dad. Bonnie. Thank you. Bye, I think.
Bye, Pam. Thank you so much for spreading your... Oh, she's gone. Oh, I was going to compliment her. She did a great work.
Absolutely. I mean, that's the stuff of stars right there.
We got people saying in the chat that they want to see Pippin and Pam work on something together, even if they don't wind up in your movie. I feel like that's a good idea. I hope they're still listening. And also, Velvet Duke says that Glenn Close should have been tuning in because that was a masterclass. Pam, I mean, you're blowing people away in the chat. Bonnie, how do you feel right now? Is that stardom?
I think that it's the next step to my 6-week workshop, $5,000 workshop that they've both gotten into. So,
Well, that howdy do. That's howdy doody dang. That's amazing. Pam and Pippin, I'm so proud of y'all. I hope we have some more students who are ready to get to the next workshop level. Let's go ahead and meet our next student. You ready, Bonnie?
I am ready.
All right.
Mr. Parrot.
Coming on in. It's Christina Stone, who's already wow. Champing at the bit. Hello.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. My earlier I was my camera. I was touching and I came on before I was supposed to come on. So I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I heard you say I shouldn't apologize, Bonnie. I'm not sorry.
Christina, you should be sorry for that, though, because there is an order. So I think it's appropriate that you feel bad.
Oh, God, I'm so nervous. I've never done anything like this in my life, but I've been in quarantine I'm a home health care. I take care of my mom, and she talked me into this. I told you I am doing a Zoom. And so this is something that I have to do for myself, and I follow your work. All I watch is Hallmark. All I watch is Hallmark. So I know on Royal Holiday, Christmas She Wrote, Christmas in Rome. I know it all.
Grandpa for Christmas?
What? What's that? I've never... Grandpa for Christmas?
Oh, yeah. Grandpa for Christmas. That's...
What about...
Be next on your list.
Grandma for Christmas?
Grandma, that's upcoming. That's yet to be shot.
Oh, I follow the trades. I still read a little bit of a Deadline. Wow. Oh.
I'm sensing this in you, Tom. Oh.
Christina. Wow.
You know what?
You know what? You seem a little stressed. Are you just going to jump right into it? You seem like you got the vim and vigor. You're ready to go.
Yeah, Christina, please.
I just have to say I've never done anything like this in my life. I'm incredibly shy, but I owe this to myself, and I got this as a gift, and I want to do this.
Okay. All right. Let's see your monologue.
Do it.
This is a monologue. This is a monologue from. It's called "The Safety of Water" by Drowning, and it's by somebody named D'Angelo Sissom. I don't know who this person is. I basically just opened up a monologue book, so that's what I have.
Okay, please.
Fire away.
Yeah. Hi. Before you say anything, I know you told me that I shouldn't come here today. I know that, but this is a public place, so I'm entitled to be here. Excuse me, sir, this is only going to take a second. Okay, where was I? Listen, today I was cleaning out my closet and I was going through boxes, and I came across this box of love letters. These were love letters that I got in high school, and I read every single one of those letters, and they were amazing. Jesus! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say Jesus. I didn't mean to raise my voice, but listen, I read every one of those letters, and they were completely amazing. The things that people weren't afraid to say back then, they had no censorship. They didn't censor their hearts. They didn't censor their souls. They didn't censor what was on the tips of their tongues. When they had feelings, they wrote them down. They said them. Sir, I promise you, I am almost done. This is only going to take a minute, okay? Where was I? Okay, I know where I was. We have only had one date. I know, yes, it was a date. I paid for everything. Now listen to me, we only had one date. But guess what? I know that we're going to fall in love. I know that. Don't ask me how I know it, but I know it deep down in my fucking soul. I'm sorry that I said the F word. I'm sorry that I said that, but sometimes that is the only word that could describe what I'm feeling. I know that we're going to fall in love, and you may not know that now, but I do. So listen to me. Just trust me. This is a Romeo and Juliet kind of love story. Not Romeo and Juliet because they died tragically in the end, but this is a love story. I mean, we're going to die, but hopefully in each other's arms. So that's what I want to tell you. You may not be where I am right now, but you will be. And I would like to order a cheeseburger and a side of fries and a Coke or Diet Coke. No ice. To go. Okay, yeah, finished. That was my monologue.
All right, I tell you what, Christina, I almost got up. I don't know, does I live in a Whataburger, a converted one? I almost got up and started getting your order ready right there. I'm in with you. I'm believing what you're doing as a character, Bonnie. What are your thoughts? You're the expert.
Christina, that was phenomenal. If I don't mind saying so myself. Very, very honest, very true. What are you doing with your face right now?
This is just, this is how I listen because I'm covering my mouth so I don't talk and interrupt you.
Okay.
But I don't have to do that.
Okay.
Sorry.
I would say don't. I would say don't do that. That's okay. Not stars. Don't make that expression.
Okay.
If you want to be a star. So, you mentioned in your monologue box.
Yes.
What box do you fit into? I mean, here's the thing. I thought that was. You clearly have a lot of talent. You have a lot of talent. I'm also not sure what exactly to do with you. I don't know where you fit. Where do you see yourself fitting?
Well, I could fit wherever I am told to go because being in quarantine, I've made up a lot of different characters and I'm malleable. I could play a mother. I could play a sister. I could play a daughter. I could play your best friend. I have had all those conversations as those people with myself in my room.
Okay. All right. I was sensing that. And I have no doubt that you can play all those characters. But let me ask you something. Is there more than one Meryl Streep?
Is this a trick question?
No, I'll tell you when it's a trick question. No, there's only one. There's only one Meryl Streep.
There's only one.
It seems like there are so many, but there's only one.
Exactly. Okay. She can do anything. She can play anything. People will cast her as anyone. She could be playing you right now. I could be talking to Meryl Streep for all I know.
Oh God, I would die. Yes.
Unfortunately, in the real world of casting, you've got to choose one box and stay there. So I want you to decide right now which box that's going to be.
Okay. Do I tell you about it?
Yeah, please.
Okay. I want to be in the box where the mothers are.
In the mom box.
Yeah, in the mom box. Because I feel like I have a lot of experience with mothers. I'm sorry.
Most actors have parental issues.
Yes.
It's kind of a given, you know. It's just baseline. And I would not recommend going to therapy because you need to use it. And you just you need to be a little psychologically damaged to succeed in this profession.
Yeah, that's what I've always heard. I heard that if you're a broken human being, then you're way more likely to get a full EGOT.
Absolutely. There's a reason why well-adjusted people are not in show business. So do
Okay.
not see a therapist.
Okay. No, I can't go back there anyway, but I won't go back.
Yeah, so you're going to be a mom, right?
Yeah, I will be your mom if you want.
I accept.
I will take it.
I kind of need a mom, to be honest.
I'll hold you like a baby.
Is that another workshop class that she'll have to sign up for, Bonnie?
I hope so.
We do have a fusing workshop. It's $10,000, but it's a whole weekend, and in Saratoga.
That's worth it. That's worth every penny, I bet.
Beautiful steamboat
Absolutely.
casinos down there in Saratoga.
Absolutely, yes. We gambling and fusing. It's very healing, but don't heal yourself too much because you need to use it in your scenes. So tell me about your mother.
Well, she is staring at me very intently across the room, so I can't say too much about her. But let's just say, have you ever seen the movie Mommy Dearest? Yeah. Have you seen that movie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, then times that by like 2.
You know, this is starting to sound like the mom in Exit to Manhood.
Oh God.
Wow.
I won't do that. I won't do that when I'm on camera. I gag a lot, but I won't. It's only because I'm nervous.
Do you mind working a non-union film, $100 a day, no overtime?
I would break down in tears every day just for that opportunity.
Okay, and
I mean,
those,
a crying mother on set every single day sounds like that's going to be a real humdinger of a role for your film there, Bonnie.
you know, it could be award-winning if we get this kind of raw emotion.
Well, there's no Hallmark movie without tears, almost, I think. And if you were to make one, I don't know that it would be a Hallmark movie.
It's a real hallmark of the genre.
Yes.
Uh,
Thank you, Tom.
That's wow, Christina. Even when you're in a good mood, you got this intensity to you. I can tell that you're like bursting with joy on the inside right now, but you're just hitting me with these baleful eyes, like you're really like seeing straight through behind my vision.
Well, Tom, I'm legally blind after I took off these glasses, but your silhouette is so gorgeous, and I think I'm nervous because if I saw your eyes right now, I think I would have a small heart attack, not a big one.
Wow, I mean that's why I keep these on, folks. I don't want to listen, Bonnie. I don't want to. I feel like if Christina could be the one, I don't want to keep her on too much longer. We got one more student to go see anyway. I feel like Christina needs to take this energy and start balling it up and packing her bags.
Christina, I just wait for my call and sit in this agony, okay?
Yes.
I don't want you to lose it. So, no jokes, no funny movies, no good times. Just look at your mom staring at you.
Okay, I'll do that. I do that every day, and I'll just continue to do it without any like bathroom breaks. Thank you.
Thank you.
My chair. Thank you. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye, Christina. Congratulations. Consider yourself on a veil, I believe is the proper proper term there.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wow. Bonnie, oh my goodness. I mean, this is just, I'm learning so much, not just about a business that I don't see myself jumping into, but maybe I got a knack for it. I don't know.
Tom, you have a knack. I mean, you've got that movie star swagger, I gotta tell you.
I mean, they just said I could be if my silhouette is getting people going. Maybe I start doing shadow puppetry or something. There's a couple classes here at the Annex I've been thinking about taking. Maybe
There's just something emotionally unavailable about you, in a romantic way that will make you a star.
Wow. I mean, if I was to be believed, or if Hollywood, based on my interpretation, it's that they only wanted emotionally available people by Act 3. So I guess if I can keep up the unavailability for the first 2 acts, I don't know. Maybe you're seeing something I don't in myself, Bonnie. Maybe I should just, I don't know. Maybe I should take another workshop.
I think, you're a gambling man. I know you have a history with taking a chance, and that's what we need to. You just gotta put all your chips on the table, Tom. All in, if you're not all in, then you're not an actor.
I mean, that's a great point.
You're already squatting, so what's the difference?
Well, I mean, this is more of an investment property at this point. I did put up, I hired an employee, and I blacked out the windows on the inside, and I'm putting more money into this business that isn't even a business. It seems like it's a money pit.
As long as you live on the edge of poverty for your art, then you're on the right track.
I got a lot of thinking to do, Bonnie Champion. I'm going to do some of that thinking while we work with our final student, if that's all right with you.
Please.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and have a warm Learning Annex welcome for Roadkill Rick.
Hey, how you doing?
Roadkill Rick.
Roadkill Rick.
How you doing?
Hello. I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing all right. You're pretty, you know that?
Flattery will get you very far in this
Hey,
business.
beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
How you doing, Tom?
I'm having a bit of an existential crisis right now, Roadkill Rick, but it is nice to see you outside of a craps table.
It's sure. You know what? I was about to say that, Tom. It's nice to see you, Tom. Nice to see you outside of Whispers. Nice to see you outside of my club, the Pink Monkey.
Yeah. Bonnie, me and Roadkill Rick do have a bit of a history. Used to run around in some circles.
Oh, yeah.
In some squares, and all sorts of, maybe even a couple triangles, if you catch my drift.
Well,
Hi.
Roadkill would be the one local hire we could manage to get for Exit to Manhood.
You're talking about me now.
I am talking to you. I'm very excited to see what you can do in terms of acting. We're, as I said, looking for the father character, the unavailable wild father. I understand you have a scene to perform with Mr. Parrot.
I do. Tom, this scene here it's Romeo and Juliet, written by a character named Shakespeare. I think he's French.
Okay.
I'm gonna have you read Juliet.
Okay, give me just a second here. I'm just pulling up the
All right.
the script. Oh.
How you doing, Bonnie?
Oh my gosh.
Something's-
I am just, as Mr. DeWitt would say, resplendent with talent.
You are. I don't know what that word means, but you are.
You are just so charming. There's something about you that makes me want to give all my money to you.
Okay. Roadkill, I'm ready whenever you are, pal.
I'm ready. Let's go.
And I'm Juliet, you said?
You're Juliet.
All right, okay. Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo?
Babe, I'm down here. Babe, look down. I'm behind your huge titties.
Deny thy father and refuse thy name, or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and all no longer be a Capulet.
Why? Someone got capped. Who? Was it Johnny Two-Face? Oh, well, I saw that coming.
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague.
Montague, what's that? Like a pizza sauce. You ever heard of that tomato sauce called ragu? We serve it during dining hours at the Pink Monkey. Half off if you come with a hot piece of ass. Good deal.
What's Montague?
Pizza sauce, babe. I just told you, pizza sauce.
It is nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man.
That's what she said.
Oh, be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet.
Speaking of sweet, I want to see that sweet tushy of yours. On stage at the Pink Monkey at 9:45, doll. Don't be late.
Well, that's raw charisma. Raw charisma from Roadkill Rick.
How about that, Bonnie? You like that?
I am pleasantly surprised,
I like you. I'm sweet.
Mr. Rick. You're sweet on me. Oh. Wow. I mean, am I pretty enough for you, or?
Are you kidding me? Look at you. Those cheeks, that hair. You look like an angel. Why did I? What? Did I die and go to heaven? Wow.
I could listen to this all night.
Oh, Bonnie, you're this is Roadkill Rick. I mean, I can't believe you really didn't know what you were in for when you got Roadkill Rick in the seminar here, did you? When you got him on your local hire.
You didn't warn her, Tom. What kind of friend are you?
Listen, I'm the best friend you could ever give. I give Bonnie the proper setup. You get to be,
Bonnie.
She gets to be fully charmed by your charming skills.
Yeah, you got a point there. Huh.
No,
Bonnie.
yes.
I want to try out a catchphrase.
Okay.
What do you think about this? That's hot. Real hot.
It's very effective. It's very effective. I felt hot. Did you feel hot, Tom?
I felt hot. I feel hot in my neck and in my mouth. I feel a little bit of heat in my nostrils there too. It's like I just took a bite of a hot wing.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah.
You know, Rick, you're just one of those people who we can just put on set and not worry about. You know? I mean, you've got confidence. You've got acting ability. I have one question. Would you be willing to gain weight for this role? Would you be willing to gain in the neighborhood of 75 to 100 pounds?
Oh yeah, babe. Yeah, definitely. More than that. 200, 300, whatever you want.
Okay, so you'd need to be on a diet of pure donuts for like the next few weeks.
Bonnie, you think that's going to be a problem for Roadkill Rick? You should have seen me and him when we were tooling around Mississippi in '88.
Remember the time when we fermented donuts and drank them?
Yeah. Oh my God. Have you ever had a 5-day-old glaze in a mason jar, Bonnie?
Pure alcohol.
Pure alcohol.
Unfortunately, I have. It's funny you would ask. I have had that.
You have?
Yeah.
Oh, match made in heaven.
You know, maybe we wind up reopening Whispers as a proper, bringing it back to its former glory after the shoot's done. I feel like the three of us, we got a nice little Shark Tank pitch, investor vibes going on. You know, Roadkill Rick, you're the GM, you're the day-to-day. I'm the money man, and Bonnie, you're the big ideas lady. You're the CEO, CFO, CCO.
PPO, PTA,
HMO.
FFA, FTC. You got it. You name it. You're it.
WGA, SAG.
You know, you can never go wrong investing in exploitation. I mean, if that's what I've learned.
Yeah, that's true.
Here's my big question, Roadkill. Are you willing to be nude in this film?
I'll take it off right now. No.
Please, you know, we will need to do some screen tests of your entire nude body tomorrow. If that's okay.
Shade?
All right.
Uh,
Shade? No, please don't shave.
You
real.
you already have his address and everything. I can get that from you after the seminar if you don't.
Please.
All right, Roadkill. I'm gonna hit you up in our in our group chat after this. All right, and we'll get you sorted out, Bonnie.
Time.
We do have to move along. We are amazingly enough. This never happens at this time slot. But we're running a little bit over time, so we need to wrap things up and get the channel moved on to the next program. But Roadkill, a pleasure to see you again, buddy. I'll see you again real soon.
I'm looking forward to seeing you naked.
You know you will, and you know you do.
Wow, Bonnie, 4 incredible students, 1 resplendent teacher, 1 infernal tech man and assistant who lives inside of a Whataburger. It's been a real pleasure and an honor to have you joining us as our guest instructor tonight.
It's been just such a pleasure and honor to have you, and I cannot wait to make you into the next Chad Michael Murray.
I'm all in, Bonnie. Consider me all in. I've been convinced. I mean, if a guy like Roadkill Rick is going to go in, I'm going in too. You know, I was hoping that was the one and only Roadkill Rick and not some imposter, but I'm in, Bonnie. Consider me a go.
Well, folks, you saw it here. A star is born.
Bonnie, are there any other final things, the last little bit of tidbit of wisdom that you're willing to give out for today's seminar before we sign off to the aspiring actor out there?
I would say you've got to make me want you. And in order to do that, you have to be a little bit crass and a little bit mean. And don't give me the time of day. That'll make you the star.
All right. Wise words from a true industry legend, Bonnie Champion. Thank you again so much. From all of us here at Learning Annex Channel 59 and PAC TV, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back with more Learning Annex classes next week. Please sure to tip at PAC-Theater on Venmo or at PowerSelling101 on Venmo, and have a wonderful night.